is going to be my first video, and other women out there who are going through a divorce like I am. The main issue that I have is, how do you go through the whole process of getting to know a person, finding something about them that you love, end up giving them your heart, and then later on they turn around and show you that they were the predator you was warned about as a child. And along the way, I aim to show my fight to being a better me and not allowing a divorce to destroy my mind mentally. Most of the time, the problem that we have as women is we're emotional creatures, and we love so hard, but we end up loving the wrong people. Those are the people that don't even love themselves. But what we do is we rationalize the fact that these are people who have not taken into consideration that when you got into a relationship, it then means that you leave out other women. And if you're a man with a woman cheating on you, you leave out other men. I'm now, 15 days away from it actually being final. And I want to be able to vlog my feelings about this whole situation. I'm not ever going to at any time speak evil of him because it's not necessary. I feel like as an adult, it's not even called for to speak ill of a person after you know something is ended or whatever the case may possibly be. There's no need for me to badger or butcher his name or whatever the case may be, and I won't even mention what his name is. But ladies, I want to speak to you that's going through what I'm presently going through, or you're just finishing the whole process. Stay encouraged. Don't allow this setback to allow you to fall and not be who God called you to be. And a lot of people try to say that if God was so real, he wouldn't have kept my relationship, he would have kept my relationship together. He wouldn't have even allowed the problems to happen. And to you that think that way, I want to tell you right now, it really had nothing to do with God allowing it to happen. Because along the way, God showed signs. He gave you the signs that there was something going on that shouldn't have been going on, and the signs were not even paid attention to. So it's not God's fault that our relationships don't go as we were hoping them to go. It is not God's fault that our love life does not go the way that we feel like it should go. And the main issue that I do see is that when we get into relationships, we fill our minds with, I need to do this for him or her, but we don't fill our mind with that you and I need to do this by God. And I'm a spiritually bound person. No, I was not married to a person who was spiritually bound. Yes, he did get baptized, but that didn't mean very much when the world became more enthusiastic in the whole picture. And I said again, I'm going to say almost all the way through, I'm not going to butcher or badger or discredit him for who he is or whatever the case may be. I will not speak evil of him because it's not even called for. And I'm just going to keep it as it should be. And that is right by God. So, ladies, another thing that I want to touch on, and then I'm going to get off this live, is keeping yourself to a point where you can be in line for your next best husband. Not saying that you're out here trying to find this man and that man. And me, I've decided to just ward off dating of any kind for right now, because I want to focus on being the me that I feel like I missed out on being. I really feel like I spent a lifetime, and I'll be 34 years old this year. I feel like I spent a lifetime being responsible for everyone that said they needed me or had to have something from me. And my problem is I never got a chance to really see who I am. I never got a chance to, make that full discovery. This is what you are. This is who you are. This is what you like. This is what you don't like. I didn't do that. And I can say for myself, I know I resented a lot of the things that I've had to go through, because it's just like, how can I live almost all of my life being responsible for other people, and then have those exact people be the main ones who walked away, was not there to reciprocate any of the things that or return any of the things that I've done for them. It bothered me. My kids started acting up, and going to church sometimes with certain places that you can go to church to, at, you can get in places where these are people who are spiritual, but they don't have the ability within their minds to know how to handle a person who's going through something. Being spiritual is a good thing. We all need to be that way. But when you have someone who is going through something, the first thing that you don't want to do is tell them, well, you know that you did such and such wrong. I want everyone to, I don't want you to sugarcoat it for me. I don't need that sugarcoating on everything. But what I also don't need is for a person to just pretty much just gang up on me and make me feel just like the lowest form of life on earth. I'm already feeling bad enough that everything has happened the way that it happened. And for me, I'm going to say this. There was a lot of time that I would go to spiritual people and I would tell them what's going on, not all it, but I would just give it some type of a life form so that you can know that I'm struggling with something within my marriage. And it usually is the same response every time. Nothing. It was just like pray on it. It was pray on it. And I'm just saying, I pray on it. And I know at that time I wasn't spiritually accepting that God was telling me what I needed to know. And I wasn't accepting it. And boy, I've been out in the heat too long. Oh my word. Heat bumps. Oh my word. At any rate, going through a divorce is hard. It's crucial. Because at some point there was a lot of love in that whole situation. And now you have ended. So now I'm walking with God into my happy place so that I can go on with life and begin to be who I know I should be. Discovering who that is the next best thing. I know I'm a Christian. I'm a mother. I've been a wife for 10 years. Now I just need to know what else it is that I have a liking for. At any rate, I'm about to get off of here. This was fun. I've done video lives on Facebook, but I've never done one on YouTube. So I'm going to do a lot more vlogging on YouTube. I love to do that because I know that there are other women out there who are, faced with losing the love of their life that they thought was the love of their life. And now you have to go through life without that person. But I want you to understand one thing for me, and then I'm going to end this right now. It is okay. It's not the end of the world. If a person really, truly was for you and they really did love you the way they said they did, you still have them. If you love something, you let it go. And if it comes back, that's really how you know. Marcus Houston said it. At any rate, people, I love you, whoever you are. I don't know who you are, lady, ma'am. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to tell you right now, from first experience, you are going to be okay. It doesn't matter what the circumstance looks like right now. It's going to be okay. Don't let this setback make you fall. I love you.